ladies and gentlemen. So we're all here to talk about commonly asked questions about Miss Nigeria Tbilisi pageant. My name is Zubaida Shobabi, and I'm here with
Biabo Teju Daniela.
Ikenna.
Amarachi. Sharina.
Ekene.
So we're going to ask a few questions, and we're all going to answer these questions. So the first question I'm going to ask is this a public voting contest? For example, are these like contestants? Do we have to vote who we want to contest for this show? Anybody has an answer?
We're not voting. It's going to be on scorecards of the judges. Then.
No, like the question is like for example, to participate in a contest. Do we need to vote? Like, does the public need to vote? Anybody?
To bring someone in?
Yes.
No.
That's not true.
Anybody can apply. Anybody can show interest in participating. No one needs to vote. No one needs to validate or say you're a good candidate to perform or whatever. No. If you feel you want to, if you feel it's something you can do, come and apply. Buy the form. No one is going to give you any issue.
Thank you
whatsoever.
very much. Ikena. So based on what you said now, so I want to ask, what do you think this contest is about?
Well, like the name implies, Miss Nigeria Tbilisi, I hope that the applicants would bear in mind that you need to actually know what it means to be a Nigerian and how to carry yourself as a Nigerian, as an ambassador of the country. And being that it's a pageant or a pageantry, if I'm correct. When you come here, it's not just the fashion that we're going to be looking at. We are going to be looking at a lot of things as well. A lot of questions about Nigeria, a lot of how you portray yourself, basically, your charisma, your courage, your intellect, your mind. Be free with yourself, be relaxed. It's not quiz or WAEC or jam.
It's not that questions.
It's not that deep. Yes, yeah. But still, I wouldn't want someone to come here and being oblivious of
yes, what it takes
to be a Nigerian. Come on, where were you born? Tell me about your state. If you're from Abia State, if you're from Lagos State, tell me about Lagos State. What's interesting about things like that. It's not like a very serious situation. No. That's how I feel everyone's mindset should be about the whole show.
Thank you very much.
Maybe
so,
people have one else.
Does anybody have anything else to add?
Sorry to take you back, like the voting stuff. On that day, like no one is going to be like, okay, I'll vote for you, or like my friends, I'll tell my friends to vote for you. No one is voting for a particular person. Like it's going to be like judges with what you are that day, what you come with. Like this is what the judges will see and they'll vote for you. Like there's no public voting for you that day.
It's actually very important what she said, because a lot of people have this kind of notion okay, many people hate me, so am I going to get vote from public and everything? So it's not going to be the situation, because it's just based on the judge's story. So we don't have any.
So there's no
there's no anybody. Actually, if you think people hate you, you probably have more chances to even win.
Yeah.
Because the people are not the candidates, it's just the judges.
So what are the criteria for contesting? Criteria should it be short? Should it be tall? Like I personally.
Okay. What are the criteria? The criteria are just to be physically and inside beautiful. Like you have to be beautiful inside and outside.
Exactly.
Simple.
I don't think you have to be like model size or anything or portray
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Pay attention not just about the physical appearance. You can pay attention to every other thing that matters.
Amy, would you like to add it?
No, actually, I'm kind of curious because I'm not sure. Like some people might be scared and feel like I know some people that can't contest. Like,
okay,
is there a restriction?
I don't think there are restrictions. Personally, there are no
restrictions. Are only if you are Ghanaian.
exactly.
Or you're Liberian, come on. You need to be Nigerian. That's really.
I think exactly.
So what you guys are saying, like a fat person can
Yes.
Anybody
Yes.
can contest.
Yes. In fact, Africans,
We don't discriminate
we
here.
like it. We
Like
like
anything. I
it.
think everyone is Nigerian, so everybody has the right to be a queen in their own way. You understand? Everyone, in fact, is a queen. So I don't think I have to tell you have to be so tall. You just have to say you didn't make yourself right. So everybody's allowed and everybody's welcome to contest. Okay, next question also. Is that going to be food on that day? We know we're Nigerians, everyone wants it. So yeah.
There will be Nigerian giraffe.
But there's going to be something you
I'm
can
going to have
eat.
Nigerian
Maybe
giraffe.
chops, at least
Yes,
some to be moving. So
Exactly. I'm going to have fun. Also, our artists coming to perform.
Ikeneshi, you don't want to.
Is artist coming
To perform.
to perform? He said I'm more shy.
No, I said, yes. Igwe Tupac is going to be there.
That's artist enough now.
I'm all shy.
And Biko. No? Biko.
No,
Biko.
I called him yesterday. I was like, okay.
Oh, really? Oh, actually, he told me it was in
That's a
next.
show, like
There's
in the US, so he has free visa to
there's actually this latest just that we don't know his name.
this other guy.
He's taking over from Vico.
From Vico.
So he might still come, but that one will be like surprise today.
Oh my
Okay. So there are some people that are scared to contest. Some people are like they don't want to be on crack TV, for example, or they don't want to be on the stage fight.
Yeah, in that kind of situation, like we don't have that thing that they are scared of, like all this thinking that we're going to have all these complicated current affairs, everything. That's not the situation. We are asking just personal stuff, like things that you will know. Like you cannot say like, okay, well tell me something about your state. Anything. It's not that we're specifically say, okay, tell me the governor of your state or the deputy governor. All those things is not our business. So there's not going to be any kind of crack TV, anything.
I also think that you should, when you're on the stage here, you should just think of us as a family, as your family, as your extended family. You understand? Nobody's like, I don't know, going to judge you. So you just have excessively or anything. It's just a contest. We're here to prove and to also show what Nigeria beauty in Nigeria is all about. You understand? We're in diaspora, so we're just here to portray our culture basically, which is also beauty with purpose, right? So also, I'm going to ask now, why are we not giving money instead of why are the gifts not monetary as opposed to
Okay.
gifts? Yeah. Why are they not monetary?
What do you think?
I think-
Chelina.
Okay.
Chelina, what do you think? Why is it?
well, I think though people would like to be given money, but it depends on the amount. If it's high, if the amount is high to attract people, that kind of thing. But I think if it's gifts too, some would choose to, maybe if they get TV, they could sell the TV because most houses have TV. They could sell the TV and buy something with the money. But I think it just depends.
Like just according to what Chelina said, I actually think we're giving gift instead of money because it's kind of like the traditional way of it, right?
Yeah.
That when you tell people that okay, you're just going to give them money, like it sounds like right, but the traditional part of it, we're going to give people. It's okay. We can always convert the gift to money.
Yeah.
Like someone that has TV can sell it to me, or you
Yes.
can have TV. They can sell it to me. Now I don't have TV now. Half of it, half of the price. Then I will buy.
Yeah, there's something I would say too, because I noticed that people are like saying a lot of things about the gifts. The thing I would like to say is that first of all, this is the first time
Exactly
that
what I was
we're
going to say.
doing this kind of thing. Apart from obviously this is not going to be the only like Miss Nigerian activity. This is meant to like set a trend, and hopefully like over the years it's going to become a thing that is going to happen annually. And I feel like each year is going to keep improving. And like this first year is all about like making history, coming to have more fun, and like we shouldn't really think as like the gifts are trying to degrade anybody or anything. We're actually trying our best, and we're trying to bring something out there, something that has not been done. So I feel like people should be more appreciative of the idea instead of like trying to think that the gifts is too small and everything. Obviously over the years it's going to get bigger. That's what happens like in countries when they don't start so big. Like you never start so big, but like eventually you start attracting like external sponsors and stuff like that, and to definitely get bigger. So I just want people to have this in mind.
Yeah. To add to what Amy said, I like everyone to support each and every one of us here. Just don't look at these faces as okay, the face of the Tbilisi. Why literally representing all the Nigerians in Tbilisi. You understand? So it's more or less like we should put our hands together, yeah, to make this party work and to make this pageant. You understand? Make it a success. So it's not just personal. We're not just these faces there that own this stuff or anything. We're all Nigerians and we're representing Nigeria. So we should all work hand in hand, yeah, to make this, worthwhile. Okay, and I think I also have a question.
Sorry.
So
Everyone that is Nigerian should feel a sort of entitlement to this show because it's not obligation. It's not just we, like she said, that are organizing it and everything. It's a Nigerian show. So every Nigerian in Tbilisi, please feel the need to support, feel the need to encourage people, feel the need to show some love. You understand? Just be very warm to the whole idea.
also, comparison between the prices. Some people don't like the idea of, my point is that some people don't think the prizes are well placed or something. The difference between the first runner-up, second runner-up, and the winner. So some people think it's just somehow, I don't know, just let's explain.
Okay, the first thing is, I actually don't think that we're going to give a first runner-up any gift that's going to be better than the winner.
Sure.
So even if we say we're going to give an iPhone to the winner, and TV to the second runner-up, or to the first runner-up, I mean, like, the iPhone is going to be worth more than the TV. That's just it. Like, we can't misplace it like this, right? So you understand. So
the iPhone is quite small and the TV is
iPhone is small, TV is large, yeah, but we are talking about the value, you understand, the monetary value. You can check, because we want to give everything new, right? It's going to be new iPhone, it's going to be new TV. So we know the price range, we know what we're expecting. So I think.
And also, you're going to get, as a winner, apart from the iPhone, you're getting a 1-year exclusive entertainment contract with Touch Entertainment. So I
think maybe we're going to have some packages from
exactly. I was going
Daniela's this thing.
We're going to have so obviously we're having the other collection sponsors.
Exactly.
Each contestant is going home with a gift bag.
Exactly.
So you're not even if you're contesting, you're not going home empty-handed. No matter what. Everybody's a winner basically.
And even the winner with the. Well, how would I classify that gift? Like massive or something like that? We're still going with some
constellation,
I also have some sponsors that can want to give their gifts or something like that.
So that's it. Okay. So what is the dress code for this show? Like for those that are coming to watch beautiful Nigerian women.
Yeah, okay. On that dress code issue, I want to talk based on that guys stuff, right?
Okay.
So guys, it's not like you must not wear a jacket or a suit or something like that.
Sure.
Just dress the way you like to dress.
Decent.
The way you like to dress, because obviously everybody dresses decent. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Wear your traditional dress. Wear komposa, wear anything. Just come.
What makes you happy?
You understand? Because I'm this Tbilisi, everybody dresses fine, so you can't say dress fine. You understand? So just dress well.
Just for the occasion, right?
Yeah.
You never know what the contest might do for you. It might open doors, like some sponsorships. You never know. So like, just come out of the show. I feel like it's the truth. Like so many things can like happen for you after this contest. Like even if you're just a contest, even if you don't win, like it doesn't work that way. So like I feel like a lot of people are scared.
Stage fright.
Stage fright. No, it's not that deep. Like we're all just here until we see a family. Like how many of us are we really? So just come out of your shell and just like enjoy yourself, like be free. Like even if you mess up a little, like it doesn't matter.
Oh come, oh ye faith. That was just the song that had come in my head.
Okay, so you're going to say something at the end of the.
Are we done? Like
I think so.
Okay, the most important thing I wanted to say about this is okay. Number one is we're trying to make this thing not because of any gain. Right?
Yeah, of course.
We came together, and before we thought of the best people. Actually, I've had situations that people say, hey, I've seen kind of people that are like my role model, you know, something, and they're the one messaging me, posting me. I'm talking of even Nifemi, she's not here, and she has been working, and you understand, because some people will say, okay, Nifemi used to impose them and all those things, you understand. yes, we are here and we're trying to do this thing not because of any gain. We're trying to do it because we want to bring people together, we want people to be happy. So there's also some things like, hey, is it going to work or not? If he fails, it can fail. If he fails, we are not failing. It's everybody that will fail, every Nigerian.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because we can only fail when we want to do something, maybe business or something, and there is gain, right? And we fail because we didn't get our gain. But that's not the situation here. The situation is that we're trying to bring Nigerians together. We're trying to bring and do something that nobody have done before for everybody. We are just like, let me say, we're just like, I would rather say, well, we're the coordinators, right? We're here to put it together. Every other person that is watching this is a part of this stuff. There are people that support us from even that are not here, but they are the major supporters. Talking of the people like Halima too, you understand? They have gone so far to make sure that we have enough people for ticket sales, you understand? Bringing even people that are not from Nigeria. So let's just not even think of failing because nobody is failing. If we fail, all the Nigerians have failed, right? So we actually encourage everybody to support us. Just do something. Do something. Tell somebody that will tell somebody that will tell somebody, and let's just make this thing work.
Also, to add to what you said, the funny thing about this is that there's any non-Nigerian person that has heard about the show is automatically interested. Just like everyone, like, okay, invite me to this. Just as it,
They want to see what Nigerians can do.
There's no non-Nigerian that has heard about it that I know about here that is not really interested. So I'm saying, why are we Nigerians not even putting our best foot forward to make this thing work? You know that everybody wants to see our Nigerian culture. You understand how beautiful our females are. Do you understand? So we're basically bringing Nigeria here. So I think everybody, every single one of us, as Ezekine said, should put their best foot forward and also like come together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Come together to just make this party like a success, a huge success, not just a success, a huge success, as you said. So I like each and every one of us to just say one word or two words or something to the contestants and also to the people that are coming to watch the contestants. So we'll start with whoever wants to start first.
If you have a friend that you think can also participate, I think you should encourage this friend, and you can even get the form for her and tell her like, okay, I would love you to do this. So it's all of us coming together and making this show a great one and history also. So because it's not going to just be, this is not going to be the last one. So let's just do something. Let's come out. Let's act like we are all Nigerians that we're working together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoever you are, whichever country you're from, if you have a Nigerian friend that is shy, that is feeling reluctant in buying the form or even participating, convince her, force her, shake her to come and buy this form to participate. You understand? So it's not just a Nigerian thing anymore. It's a movement. You understand? So yes, the pageant show, it's to portray our intellect, our beauty, to portray that women. Yeah, I think this feminists should even like this. You know, women are not just all about the beauty now. So this is a very good avenue to portray the women in a different light. You understand? It's not just all about how they look. It's what they represent, what they carry. So whichever person you are, if you have a friend like that, convince her to come and participate.
Thank you very much, Ikena.
Yeah, I think we've said a lot, and I've said.
You're free.
I've said like most.
Someone I've known. Sorry, I'm telling you, I cannot finish.
Yeah, I've said most of what I want to say, but all I'm going to say is that you guys should come expectant, and I know that this show is going to be great. So grab your tickets and be there on the 26th of May for the Miss Nigeria Tbilisi contest. It's going to be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Misha.
Okay. We've said it all. I would like to encourage everybody. I think most people I talk like they're scared of stage. You never can tell. Just don't be too scared. You're beautiful and come out and contest. You never can tell. It might be your stepping point to higher places and everything. Miss Universe, blah blah blah.
Exactly.
So and every other person, it's our show. It's your show. It's our show. So let's make this work. It's the first time, and let's make history. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharina. Okay.
Thank you, Sharina. Sharina said everything. Ami said everything. Ikenna said everything.
You say
Then
your
Ikuku
own.
said everything. So everything they say, that's what I'm saying.
Just the thought is
Yeah.
nice one.
You won't
Okay.
have something to say.
Okay, just like the same thing. And about contestants, everybody is beautiful, right?
Sure.
Sure.
You just don't have to look at just the physical part of beauty. You are looking at everything, and everybody's beautiful. Just beautiful on your own way. So we're looking for everybody anybody that can contest to actually contest. I want to appreciate you.
Thank you very much again. Just to add to what everybody has said, I think for the contestants, I think every supermodel, for example, or every beauty queen started from somewhere. Miss Nigeria Universe started from somewhere. Miss Nigeria World started from somewhere. Just like even Abari Derego, as we know, started from somewhere. So I think there's no place too small or too big to start. So just as it can be something you never even know how good you are. You understand, in contest and everything. So this can be something to just portray your inner, beauty queen, basically. So I mean, everything is just no place is too small to start.
There's something that we said that last party, kind of like, if you think you can win and for some reasons you're not participating, maybe you are shy or something, right? And on 26th you're going to have Miss Nigeria Tbilisi. She's going to be Miss Nigeria Tbilisi. There's never going to be a situation that you go somewhere and say, oh, there is Miss Nigeria Tbilisi, but there is the one that would have been Miss Nigeria Tbilisi.
The only one we know is the one that was
Miss
crowned.
Nigeria Tbilisi. We're going to have Miss Nigeria Tbilisi. Whether it's what everybody thinks that she's worth it or everything. So if you think that you are better than any other person or something, just participate,
Even if you
contest.
think you're not good enough, we'll show you. Our stage is what is open. We'll show
We
you
have
that
the best
you're
officials.
better than
We
you think.
actually took time. We chose the most sincere people.
So
We chose the most sincere people, even people that are not here, part of the judges too.
So we'd like you guys to, buy your tickets. What day is the party? No, the contest. Yeah, May 26th. Because people might, I don't know, people are changing.
And we have like less
26th
than
of May.
we have less than 10 days to the party, right?
10, 4, 5, I mean, it's on
Yes.
Friday.
Like 8 days.
Like,
or so.
8 days Friday, right?
We have 6 days. Anybody that have not collected ticket should inbox me this night.
So everybody, you have the contacts. I think we're going to leave the our contacts on the screen, right? And you can email us if you have any questions or inquiries or for anything.
Or if you have a friend that wants to participate but she's not
That needs
responding,
inspiration.
So that needs inspiration.
Exactly.
And people can also come from other places like Ukraine or something. They can
Fine, anything.
anything.
We're open.
Nigeria.
We're
Yeah,
very
we're open to everything.
anything.
Can even come from Ghana, no problem. Yes.
So don't forget, everybody should be here on 26th of May to support our beautiful Nigerian ladies, right? And to
Yes.
support the Nigerians in diaspora. Basically, everybody in diaspora now.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what okay. You were thinking about it.
Because I think everybody was
They used to have
doing
sometimes when they say Nigerians in diaspora, I say, are we?